Kade was talking about just kind of the mental reset, this bye week. Kind of how were you able to, I guess, reset yourself? What do you think?
For me, it was mainly just, I guess, at the beginning of the week, looking at everything I messed up on throughout these past 4 games and just taking it all in, where we're at right now, and then just completely resetting the season, going into this like we're no wins, no losses type of season now. We're just starting completely over, completely fresh.
I guess kind of what were your feelings in the first 4 games? Obviously, you had a lot of big plays, but like you're saying, some plays you want back. How does that kind of sit with you?
Yeah, it's obviously some frustration in that, but I think that as far as Clemson is doing, I think we're in a good spot for, we got a lot of good players, and so just going out there and needing to execute, and that's really where I feel like these past 4 games, that's what we haven't been doing. But we got the players, so I feel confident in us.
As a young player, what have you seen or learned from Coach Swinney the past few weeks that maybe you didn't know about him before, kind of going through this rougher stretch?
Yeah, he's a tough person. That's all I gotta say. He's one of the toughest people I know. Being through this as a head coach, I know he's getting a lot of criticism. He probably doesn't even see it. That's just the type of person he is. But he comes into work every day like we're undefeated, and it doesn't matter what we have as a record. He's just the same person every day. So that's what I really like about him, and that's what I've been able to see through him.
You mentioned him maybe not seeing the criticism. He talked about that. He also talked about how hard it is for players to kind of avoid that. What's it been like, from a player perspective, the outside noise the past few weeks?
Yeah, you always have people talking in your ear, whether if y'all doing good or doing bad. So for me, it's just been, staying off social media if I have to. Not really going on social media, just, finding something else to do. You go on social media probably 1 second, you see all this bad stuff about whatever, who dropped balls, Clemson 1-3, I guess. And so that's just really my main focus, is just focusing on the season now. I'm not really worried about what people say about us, good or bad.
So as far as the drops, obviously it's just catching up with your eyes, but do you do like extra work on the jugs machine, or do you do anything to try to fix that, or how do you approach that, I guess?
Yeah, I always get extra work on the jugs. It's just sometimes, you get in the game, you just, no matter how much work you do, it's just you always just try and do what you think you have to do, turn up too quick. So, I just got to revert back to what I always do in practice, just looking with my eyes.
Where do you think that trying to work ahead, trying to get in the field before you catch the ball comes from? Is it trying to do too much, or kind of pressing in the moment, or
kind of just looking too far ahead? Kind of as a receiver, you have like a presence around you of who's around you. You feel like, oh, this guy's on my outside, as soon as I catch something, get up. But then you gotta worry. You're not worried about you're thinking about, as soon as I catch this, not let me catch this. And so that's just really what I gotta focus on.
How have you seen Kade, respond over the off week and just as the leader of the offense? How have you seen Kade respond just over the off week and as the quarterback and leader of the offense?
Always Kade comes in with great energy, so I haven't seen him change at all from that perspective. And then he's just, coming up to receivers, asking us questions about defenses, asking us how we can do better with chemistry, and he's just always finding ways to get better.
Is there anything that kind of stands out about the UNC defense that you guys have been able to see on tape so far?
Yeah, they got some really good players that, for what I've seen, on their back end. So, we're going to have to go out there and just, be confident in us, play the Clemson football and just execute well. That's one of the main ways that we can be able to help our team successfully.
What was it like having Antonio back out there, and what kind of leadership have you seen from him these past few weeks?
Yeah, even while he was hurt, he's always trying to help everyone get better. He's a good motivator, a good person that encourages everybody. And so having him back on the field is really helpful. You got more options, more depth to us. And so that's what, just having him on the field is really great for us.
questions over Zoom? Any additional questions in the room?
As just a general thing, when you're watching film for the first time on an opponent, what are some of the first things that you're looking for?
I guess individually, just trying to look for, tendencies, just what they do, how they play. Every type of defense, every type of back has their own style of play. So you just try to look for how they play, look for what they're most comfortable playing against, and just what makes them uncomfortable.
Any additional questions from the room? You're good, thank you.
Thank you.